Hi guys, I'm John and I'm just going to give you some little tips for servicing and maintaining this area of a cross trainer. This is on this particular machine, it's on the rear wheel, but there's designs where you have a similar arrangement on the front, and you can get lots of squeaks and creaks and all kinds of noises from this area. See that bolt there that's going through the pedal arm, that one, and also here. So I'm just going to give you some tips as to how we can address those. So let's take off the through bolt first of all. So I'm going to use my adjustable spanner underneath just to locate on the nut. Use my socket and we're going to go lefty-loosey. Just undo that. This is actually on a nylock. I'll show you what a nylock is in a moment. There we are, that's got that loose. Okay, that is a nylock. You can see the nylon insert there that's in the nut. That's called a nylock, and the nylon insert is it kind of acts in a bit the same way as thread lock. It's to stop the nut from vibrating off and coming loose. Because it's got a nylon insert, it also means that usually these are not designed to be really tight. They're there just to hold things together, and the nylon insert is like an anti-vibration arrangement. So let's get the bolt out. This is called a shoulder bolt. You can tell it's a shoulder bolt because it's only partly threaded, and the idea is that we don't want this assembly really tight. We just want it tight enough because the whole thing's designed to move ever so slightly, and because it's designed to move, we can get metal on metal creaking noises. So you can see on the surface there where it's worn the paint away, that's typical of you might get metal to metal kind of creaking noises there. We've actually got plastic inserts here, bushes, so we're not going to get any noises there, but nevertheless, just to be belt and braces about this, I'm going to put a little bit of this, this is like a Teflon grease, lithium grease. You can use any kind of grease really. I'm just going to put that on the metal surfaces and just on the inside. There we are. That's just going to stop any kind of metal noises. And I'm also going to take this off here while we're here. So let's just pop the Allen screw out from the end, and we're going to pull that off just like that. And again, we've got plastic inserts, so it's not likely on this particular machine we're going to get much noise, but again, for completeness, I'll show you what you can do. A little bit of grease just on the outside, you don't need much. And we just spread that around. There we are, like that. And let's pop that back on. Okay, there we are. Okay, let's put the screw back in. That's it. Just out of interest, if you've got a screw like this with a spring washer, you can see the spring washer here. That's the spring washer, it's the one with the split on it there. The design intent is that that always goes up against the head of your screw or your bolt, and then the ordinary flat washer goes behind that. So that's the intention. It's always difficult to remember that if you're not an engineer. So it's head of the bolt, spring washer, flat washer. That's the order, and we'll tighten that up. There we are. So that's free to turn. Now we can put pedal arm back together, and through bolt, the shoulder bolt goes all the way through. Give it a little jiggle to put it through. Nylock. The convention with the nylock is that the bolt will go through that way, so the nylon insert always is on the outside. It never goes, the nylon insert never goes inside, it's always outside like that. And we'll just, you can only ever do it up a couple of turns with your fingers before the nylon takes effect. So we're just going to hold that now with my adjustable spanner. I now need to tighten, so I've got to change the direction of my ratchet to righty-tighty. And because it's a shoulder bolt, I can go all the way tight to there, and it still allows it to move. And that's it. So a little bit of grease on, we've got the tensions right, everything's nice and as it should be and serviced.